Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Junior's Draft with Under Pressure. My name is Kevin Illians, and I am here with the amazing Vic Villon. How are you doing today?
I'm doing lovely. It's been so long since I've been back over here for Junior's Draft. I've seen a few people from the community that I run be in this too. And it always makes me happy to see people come back to these events and have a chance to show how far they've grown since the first time they played in Under Pressure Junior Draft.
I'm really excited. We have a wonderful commentary doc, which I mean, hello. Who gets those these days? So, just to talk about these two teams real quick, this is a little bit of a grudge match, Vic. Splat Squad won the first Under Pressure Juniors draft, but in order to do so, they defeated TM06 on the winner's side of the bracket, where they had a fantastic losers run in order to defeat Splat Squad in the first half of Grand Finals, which Splat Squad then went and took back around in a bracket reset. So we're expecting a little bit of drama, a little bit of tea.
Disgusting. And you can't even forget TM06 is a little toxic, huh?
Oh my god. I like my teammates like I like my mushrooms. Toxic.
Toxic? I'm excited to see where it goes. I want to see flames. I want to see a close set. I think they'll give it to us.
I'm so excited. I want to see a little bit of cheeky bags. I want to see some hateful special usage. I want to see.
Where is the quad missile? This is a joke. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Maybe do it.
They'll make their choices. I'm gonna hit. I realized I have Junior Jamboree actually paused in one of my tabs on my computer right now, and it's still covered in all the videos that were on the screen prior. That's probably the most toxic thing I've seen so far.
Oh, the aneurysm I had looking at that screen. Oh man, we're going on map 1, Clam Blitz Crab Leg Capital. Map 2, Zones Mahi Mahi, a little bit of a revamp that we had going on there. And then one of my favorite map modes of all time, Tower Control Manta Maria. So here we go, quarterfinals of Juniors Jamboree.
Oh, I'm loving the range blaster already. Oh, the beam, the heavy edit. Oh, there's two very different types of games going on here with these teams, and I'm excited to see which strategy comes out on top here.
Right. I'm looking affectionately at Toxic's comp over there. I love the crab with the dualies. The bucket plays very well, favorably. All these changes in elevation and the blaster on these grates. So just off the bat, I'm TM06. Their comp has me curious, but Splat Squad coming in very early and dominantly. If they had clams, they might even be able to dunk. That's crazy.
I feel like sometimes on this map, it's just a little slow to get the clams, like, early on in crab leg. Almost called it clam leg. Don't need that. Oh, and there's the reef slider. Expected it, and immediately getting the hit. We love to see it. Oh, no. The early game wipeout.
I'm so not going to lie. I was expecting that reef slider to pull up with a triple, just like the way they slid in there under basket, and everybody was congregated up on plat, coming fresh out of spawn. But Splat Squad, that push coming to a close. TM06 having that crab to work with on their re-engagement, but going one down with that tri-splasher.
Yeah, now it's in the hands of Toxic to actually take this back. They have 3 minutes to do it, but you know what? Honestly, if I'm Splat Squad, I'm just gonna hold my ground and just hope they can't do it.
And there's a lot of bomb pressure and paint pressure coming up from Splat Squad. They're maintaining their dominance rather well, despite nearly getting wiped on their own push. Look how much orange paint is on that map and how TM06 is clustered up on their plat. A very good bomb, or even a special like a Zuka, could take them all out. But TM06, it does look like they've managed to trade in and out in order to get their way back into mid.
There's that dually gameplay I've been looking forward to. It feels like both the dualies on each team have done really good work this game. Oh, that's the Inkjet building up an opportunity, hopefully, for them to come on in here. They still have the clams yet. Ah, so sad.
Pushing up a little bit ahead of their clams there, Vic. That crab comes out, but there's nothing to follow up with it. The crab has all their clams, so even if they farm right now, they wouldn't be able to dunk.
That's so sad. I know they don't do it on purpose, But hey, at least they have those clams for their next push, Smile. They're probably
Yeah.
gonna build this power clam here, and now if they end up getting another crab, it's gonna end up doing the same thing. But maybe they've realized by now. Oh, not able to grab the drinks before they get splatted.
They weren't able to grab their kombucha.
At least you have yours.
Yeah.
Honestly, if I'm
Oh,
toxic
what?
here, I'm getting tired of the toxic pushes of all these reef sliders, you know?
Yeah, come on, get your reef slider cheese out of their lobby. That cheese has gone stale.
Legit, I think the one time I played in SOS, it might have been SOS, it might have been a different tournament, I can't remember. I ended
Oh
up
my
fighting
God.
a double reef slide team on like this map, and I was losing my marbles. I was like, wow, this works a little too well here. Make it stop, please.
If Vic played in a community tournament, I am shocked.
Played in like
Oh my-
one, and then I went back in my cage. Did not play any more of them.
I'm done. Double reef slider took me out.
It did! It did! I couldn't do anything about it!
The TM06, you can see that they have that power climb. They have this inkjet. They have one down there getting their basket break, Vic.
That's fantastic for them. Oh, I don't know if they're going to get those clams in. This is probably going to be a relatively short-lived push. But, you know, the fact they got there once will give them confidence to know that they can get back there again. If they want to bring in that toxicity, they got to get like a double. They got to set up that crab, and they got to get a whole bunch of clams.
They need to go for the mental damage, the poison control, right? They need to get a good pick, good to get double, and they just start bagging everybody on the other team.
What they need is to
that'll
get those
show 'em.
splats. Because if those clams don't get back on the floor, they're not going to have any more clams to grab to push with. Ooh,
Go,
ooh.
go, many gay men, go! They're coming at us on!
Beautiful username also. Oh, okay, all right. Going around the side here. Getting the, good
Nobody's
drink grab,
gonna be able
but
to grab that cooler.
yeah, I was about to say, it's still good for them though, because now they can run around the side here really quickly. They're just waiting for an opportunity, and this opportunity is getting raised right now.
Let's go.
No
The
beam.
crab goes out to a bomb though. Oh, but look, they don't have clams to stall it. Wait, but there's clams
but
in
there's
mid.
more spawning
Look at
in.
the
Let's go.
clam spawn. No, don't circle back. You need to get the mid.
No, they got it. They might not got it. Yo.
Oh.
But at least it's closer now. They're just gonna need, they don't have a lot of time on the board though. And if there's anything that Splat Squad could do to be toxic, it would just to take all the clams. So toxic, and there's the clam ball, actually.
Yeah, but the clam user's all the way forward. But there's only one member of Splat Squad standing. We see Red Trippy and many gay men pushing forward. Oh
No!
But Pearl has a power clam, but only 7 seconds to go to this basket. They're not going to be able to break in. They're a range blaster. They can't paint their way in. I cried.
Oh, a great double by the individual that was right in front of the basket there. Absolutely annihilating that amazing push opportunity. They could have had it.
Yeah, towards the end there, we saw TM06 really gathering their bearings. They were trying the push. They had momentum, just sometimes things just don't come together as quickly as you would like them to, and things happen. It's Splatoon. Oh.
Now, honestly, if I'm Splat Squad, I'm a little worried. Because they got their things together much better there. Look at that. Just Nug sitting there, perfectly positioned. They go down, but they take everyone else out with them. And it leads to just a great opportunity for Splat Squad to hold down this game and have the match almost be over. So Jover, you could even say.
Jover. It's not Jover, Vic. It's a best of 3. It's Joe getting started.
Yo!
Don't yo me for that.
I'll yo you.
Speaking of Reef Slider, Splat Zone's Mahi Resort.
No.
Slap on
not the
1.1
Mahi.
special charge. Slide into that zone, hit it with the insta-cap penalty application. You know, that's what I'm looking for here. They were already running those dapples. I want to see those dapples stick.
I think those dapples are staying, and that could be a problem for Toxic, unless they have something up their sleeve to really take that zone a bit faster.
And interestingly enough about Splat Zone's Mahi, I am going to talk a little bit about the competitive sauce real quick. Splat Zone's Mahi among top level players was voted to be the best map mode combination in the game. Now,
I'm frowning.
I
You're
know.
telling me this and I'm
Me
frowning.
too. I hear you. So naturally, as a little TO that likes to put together the map list, I was like, I'm not gonna let my personal hatred of this map mode combination get in the way of it. Listen, investigating why top level players think this is good, right? Like, they're top level players. I'm not. What is the sauce? What are they seeing that I'm not? And after interviewing some of these players coming back, they said that the number one reason why they liked this map mode combination is that it allows for a variety of strategies. And the fact that really, Splat Zones Mahi, you throw anything at the wall and it might just stick. So given that, I'm curious what TM06 and Splat Squad are going to be bringing to the table, because on this map mode, anything goes.
Oh, and they kept the range blaster. Okie dokie.
Ooh.
Of all the weapons, I thought the range was gonna go away, but maybe they want to play that wave breaker game with it.
Honestly, what's interesting to me here is the battle of the backlines that we got going on. We've got the
They have an
X-Flow,
X-Flow!
which is so annoying on this map, given the constant chip and pain it can provide, and especially at this early stage of the game when everything's so close together and you don't have a lot of room to maneuver. That X-Flow can just be so annoying. But conversely, the Snipe Rider on the side of TM06 just keeps so much paint down.
It'll be fun to watch. Like, even with that range blaster and the limited amount of paint that it can put down, the rest of their team more than completely makes up for that.
And the missiles, too, coming out from the flings on the side of Splat Squad. Everything here I'm seeing, I'm enjoying. Ooh, a double!
Dude, that's what they call Jawver, dare I even say.
Oh my gosh, Vic. Wait, the Zuka comes out!
Oh no,
wait,
the water! Oh, thank God, they didn't fall in the water at least.
Oh man, nice little duke he got on that left side of the map, eh?
I know what you mean though with the range here. When you think about it, actually TM06 has great range opportunities. They outrange almost everybody on Splat Squad.
Yes, excluding that X-Flow, right? But the X-Flow, if that gets crushed down, if you close the gap, it's really going to struggle. Nonetheless, we do see Splat Squad here taking a early lead with 3.5 minutes in the game and 2 down on the side of TM06. They have that Zuka ready to go to stall them as they come out of spawn, and here that goes.
Oh, and they still have one more shot on that. Oh, it doesn't get anybody, thankfully for them. This is going to be the opportunity that TM06 needs to...
Are you kidding me? The blaster coming up with a triple secures TM06 cap of that zone. It's time to paint up, get their bearings. Now they have much more room to work with thanks to Splat Squad's lead, which might give them a little bit of wiggle room against that X-Flow.
I'm never saying anything mean about them picking a range blaster ever again. Like, it wasn't mean in the first place, but now I genuinely I will say nothing.
Anything with the snap mode can work, right? And look, Splat Squad is rather corralled into their own spawn. It does look like the Dapples are coming in. I have to wonder how close they are to that reslider. About halfway.
And now no way, unfortunately.
Yeah, they'll be coming right out of spawn. If TM06 can keep this here and fend off their opponents, they're pulling lead in this push.
Oh, absolutely. Actually, that wave breaker was really good too, because when you remember the comp that they have, like, you have this roller and you have this, like, the Dapple Dualies here. They can't do anything when the wave breaker's out. They have to jump, they have to move. They can't roll, they can't shark.
And they did manage to pull lead here. They have this cooler coming out. Maybe going
Speaking of things up.
Here comes the missiles! Look how clustered up TM06 is! That's the crab down!
Oh, this is so dangerous right now for TM06. They had such a good thing going for them, but they're all cornered now.
But
if
they
Splat Squad keeps the numbers game, they're all good.
They have that hammer to work their way back in, but a hammer is a double-edged sword. You're going in, but you don't have anybody at your back, so that's going to be just a pew-pew in order to take out that hammer. There's just trades everywhere, Vic. It's really hard to keep track of.
Oh, I was really scared of that Zuka just being used right on that drop.
As of right
Uh-oh.
now, for Splat Squad, they can tie it out here. Keep in mind, this is a best of 3 in quarterfinals, and Splat Squad can take it right again against their old rivals TM06 with 5 ticks remaining. They're coming for the zone. 2 members down on the side of Toxic. It's just the dualies, and that's a wipeout. Splat Squad taking the set. Best of 3, once again showing their dominance over TM06, but regardless, that was very well fought for Toxic.
Oh, absolutely. You look at the score and you see the 0-2 and you think, oh, it must have been quick. Nuh-uh.
No.
I waggle my finger like that one meme image. Nuh-uh. There was a lot going on here. Here's that Flingser Roller gameplay. It's crazy, actually, how well the Flingser Roller kept that zone painted in such a pivotal moment, providing a distraction and really allowing this push to really go down, you know?
In this bomb here, and let's not forget about that range blaster's triple. Like we got to appreciate that for allowing TM06 to break in and pull lead to begin with. I thoroughly there were pop offs on both sides.
Toxic's range wins in my heart. Chat, would you agree?
You know,
what a good set.
Yeah, it was exciting, and it's nice to see, you know, a little grudge match come back to life. Both of these teams had something on the line. Splat Squad wanted to prove that they still got it, and they did. So thumbs up to them.
Is that team's icon the bluey Xbox? Is that what I'm seeing there?
Is that what? I don't even know. You said words.
Do you know about this promotion?
Are you that's a real thing?
Yes, that's a real thing. It's like a one-of-a-kind or something like that.
Oh, Lord, have mercy.
It's a real thing. Do not be bamboozled.